Hello, this is Manuel Macato Gonzalez, Hijo de Carlitos, and welcome to the HiddenUX podcast. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. You're thinking, if university isn't for me, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do, or maybe I do know what I want to do, but I don't really want to get into the debt. What is the alternative? What is the alternative to university? Well, I say create your own university degree. Okay, so imagine this: your own 3-year program. If I was straight out of college, or the equivalent of high school in the United States, I'm 18, fresh out of college. I would probably be working part-time at that stage, right? Most people have a part-time job. I would go all in on that part-time job, so make that part-time job full-time. I would go all out, and for just 1 or 2 months, just work flat out full-time, get as much money as I can. And why is that? Because this is going to be the beginning of my adventure year, my exploration year. And then what I would do is, with the money I've saved up, I would travel for about a month, go to somewhere out of the city, out of town, go far away, go somewhere that you've never been before, have yourself an adventure, go by yourself, go with some people, just get out of town. And what you need to do, this is your break. You need to kind of, you've just left institutional. How many years? About 15 years of institutional education. And you need to just come out of that cycle. You need to get yourself into a different mindset, a different routine, where it's not all about doing exams and assessments and homework and attending class. And you need to get out of that system, get your mind out of that system, and have yourself a holiday, have yourself an adventure. Hit the jungle, hit the Andes, hit the Salt Lakes, hit somewhere where you can just meet other people, see what reality is like in other parts of the world, make you feel grateful for what you have, based on where you're living. Okay, have that break, travel for like a month. Okay, get some perspective. Okay, then come back. Now you're back in your country, you're back in England, you're back in the United States, wherever. Okay, and then I would then go back to that part-time job, make it part-time. You don't want to do full-time hours anymore, but you need money to keep you going. I know how it is. You always need some cash flow coming in. That's understandable, but make it part-time, okay? Because this is what I'd be doing for the rest of my time while I'm working part-time, right? So I'm back, working part-time, got my job back, great. I would be doing a series, right? During your year one, you want to be doing a series of experience experiments, okay? And what that is that you're still young. You're like 18, 19, 20, right? You may not exactly know what you want to do with your life, okay? So you want to be tasting loads of different things, loads of different potential careers. So you have a career in mind, right? Say it's like filmmaking, for example, right? You want to see what filmmakers do, right? And you want to reverse engineer that and start making films. You want to spend 1 to 3 months, go all out in that career in terms of just learning that craft. Just go all at it, go all out, so you can see what it's like, okay? And if it's something like, you want to be like a writer, then write. You just go all out, write. Just like test it out. See what real writers do. See what they write for, why they write. You want to go all out, right? And if it's something like in the, in the medical profession, right? Find out a position, a voluntary position that you can get where you're practicing what you want to become, okay? So if there's you can be a voluntary nurse or do some kind of voluntary service at some related field, do it. So you can start being in touch with those people that do what you want to do, okay? And you just need to taste it. You need to experiment. And I would spend that year. So you're still in year one. You want to be spending that year doing a series of experience experiments for 1 to 3 months, okay? All right, and then because what's that's going to do for you? Not only are you tasting it, you're picking up skills. You're meeting people that are doing it. Okay, and if you're not meeting people that are doing it, and you're doing it as a one-person band, then you want to be using something like Meetup.com. You want to hit the internet. You want to hit Google, and you want to find those people. Find that tribe that are doing it, that are learning it, that are establishing it, and just mingle with them and try work with them. Try add value to their projects, whatever it is. Okay. And then, so you want to do that for year one. Year one is about exploration. That's your adventure. You're trying to find out, taste as many things as possible. You're not deciding yet. You're just tasting. Okay? Do that for year one. Okay? Then when year two comes, year two is when you commit. You know, out of all those things that you tasted, pick one. What is the one that you love the most? What is the one that you can really see yourself doing for a long, long time? Okay, commit to it. This is where you develop that path even further. You commit to that path and you go all out. Okay, so you're carrying on. You're still working that part-time job, whatever it is. And it's great because it's bringing you some cash and it's not taking up all your time, because you want to use most of your time to this new practice, this new career that you stumbled upon, okay, right, that you discovered in your year one, and you're going all out. And what you want to do, if it's filmmaking, if it's making websites, if it's writing, you want to be developing your portfolio. You want to be getting so much experience and just creating an excellent portfolio where it's just proving what you've done. You want to be just getting that experience, okay? So this year two is when you know what you want to do. Now you need to keep doing it. You need to commit to it. You need to build out your network. You need to meet more people. You need to start doing free jobs for people. You need to get experience. Go all out. Okay, you went from tasting to committing, experiencing that one thing now. Okay, so go all out in year two until you build an excellent body of work. All right, and hopefully by then you would have found a mentor. I really recommend getting yourself a mentor, someone that's done it, or doing something that you want to do, that's in a position or has been in a position that you want to be in, okay? And the way to get that mentor is by, networking. You are going to be, when you want to reach out to people, if there's someone you have in mind, don't just ask them, you want to be a mentor, can you be my mentor? You want to be finding out, with your newfound skills, what value can you add to them? Go like that first. Always think, how can I add value to them? Don't think about yourself first. Think about, what can I do for you, sir? What can I do for you, ma'am? I really like what you do. What is that? What else? And I've done this, I want to become that thing that you are or that you've done. And this is what I've done so far. I'd really love to help you in some kind of project or whatever it is. This is what I can do. How can I help you? Because I will do it for free. I will go all in. Okay, so hopefully you're going to be trying to build out that kind of relationship, because a mentor, they'll help you out. They'll help you get to where you want to get to faster, not because of shortcuts, just because they'll help you waste time. They'll help you avoid wasting time, right? Excellent. So that is your year two, okay? You built up your portfolio because you've done so much work, so much free work, maybe some paid work even, but at least you're doing lots of free work. You're getting that experience, okay? Now you're in year three. Look at that transformation you've made for the past couple of years, where you had your adventure, you've had your exploration, you've committed to a path, and now look where you're at now. Okay, you've got at least a year's solid experience doing something you love, right? You're a part of a tribe now. Hopefully you've got a mentor, you've got a great portfolio, and very importantly, you have no debt. You've picked up no debt. You don't owe money to nobody, okay? And this is the time, with that experience, you want to hit down and get an internship. You want that internship. So now you want to transition into hitting up as many companies or people, right, with companies that are in the field that you want to commit to, and you want to be asking for an internship where you're working for free. Maybe you can get your travel covered, but you're working for free for 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months. And with that part-time job, what you want to be doing is usually you get holiday time, right? You get holiday time, even with part-time jobs. You want to be saving it for this internship, because towards the end of the internship, say you have a month holiday, that's when you want to take it so you can go all in on that internship, okay? So get yourself a 3 to 6 month internship, okay? At this place where you can get the experience that you've been practicing, but in a professional environment. And now you're immersed, because what's going to happen once you get that internship? What's going to happen at the end of that internship? Hopefully you would have been adding enough value to that company. So at the end of that internship, guess what? They'll probably offer you a junior position. You're going to get a paid full-time gig, and that is when you can then leave that part-time job, because that was just there keeping you going. That's not the thing you want to be doing, right? But this place now, because you've committed, because you've been working with them for like 3 to 6 months for free, wow, they're going to love you for that, because by that time, surely, you would have honed in your craft, and you wouldn't have come as a newbie as well. When you're getting that internship, you already had a year's experience anyway, right? So it's not like you need training from absolute scratch. You already kind of know what you're doing. You can start jumping on projects and adding value, and you just need to learn and get better. So after 3 to 6 months, full-time, immersed, you are in a great position to get a junior position. And that framework, that 3-year period, is what I think is going to be the new model of the alternative to university in this day and age, especially when you're talking about countries like England, United States, Australia, where the going to university in these places, in these countries, you may not get the relevant work experience during that time, but you've ended up with this huge debt that you need to now consider at the start of your life. And this is I definitely really feel that this is going to be just the new model that people are going to be embracing from now on, just to almost cut out the middleman and just get yourself into that position where you want to be, right, in a career that you love with no debt.